Ever wondered if turning $1,000 into more money is possible? Well, in this video, I'm about to show you exactly that. Instead of splurging that cash, consider investing it. But can you really make money fast with just $1,000? The answer is a big yes. I'll guide you through smart investment strategies that work, even if you're on a tight budget. But before diving in, let's talk mindset. It's time to ditch limiting beliefs and realize that wealth building isn't just for those with tons of cash. Start small, experiment, track your progress, and scale up your earnings. This video isn't promising overnight riches, but it's about leveraging small investments to grow your money. Stick around, learn these methods, and get ready to make your money work harder for you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit like for more insightful tips. Number 1, play the stock market. Day trading is like a high-speed game in the stock market that requires a lot of bravery and know-how. It's not really for beginners, but if you learn it well, you can make quite a bit of money quickly, even with a small investment, all within a few hours. Now, there's a way to protect yourself in this game by setting stop-loss limits. This helps minimize big losses whether you're trading in the overall market or dealing with lower-priced stocks, penny stocks. The thing is, advanced traders know that the big guys in the market often manipulate stock prices to take advantage of our fears or desires for profit. They might push a stock price to make us panic or get greedy and fall into their trap. Especially with penny stocks, this can be even more intense. So, it's super important to really understand what's happening in the market, analyze how things are moving, and predict potential profits. Keeping an eye on moving averages, like the 200-day moving average, can give hints. When stocks break above this average, there's a chance for either a big gain or a big loss. So, it's a bit like a game where you need to be on your toes and really pay attention to make money quickly in the stock market. Number 2, invest in a course to earn money. Putting money into yourself is one of the smartest moves you can make. Even though you might not immediately see how much money you'll get back from it, it's still the best cash you can spend. Investing in yourself means investing in your education, personal growth, and finding what really lights your fire. Nowadays, the internet is full of courses promising ways to make money, from ebooks to social media marketing to search engine tricks and more. But here's the thing, not all courses are worth your time or money. There are lots of money-making gurus popping up on social media, but their courses aren't all equally good. It's crucial to take your time, do some digging, and find the course that fits you best. Doing your homework before investing in a course will help you pick the one that truly suits your needs and goals. Number 3, commodity trading. Trading commodities like gold and silver can be a rare chance, especially when they're trading at their lowest prices compared to the past 5 years. When you see numbers like this, it gives a pretty good idea of where these commodities might be headed. For instance, Carolyn Borodin, known as the Fibonacci Queen, believes in the strength of silver because it's a solid way to protect against inflation. Silver and similar commodities are real, physical things that people value and can actually hold on to. Now, what really drives the prices of these raw materials is how the economy is doing. When there's less of something available but more people want it, its price shoots up. Any hiccup in getting these materials can seriously impact prices. Like, imagine a health problem affecting cattle. It can cause shortages, driving meat prices way up. But commodities aren't just about cattle. They come in lots of forms. There are metals like gold, energy sources, and agricultural products, all considered commodities. To get into this type of investment, you might use places like the London Metal Exchange or the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, among others. When you invest in commodities, often it means you're dealing with futures contracts. These contracts basically mean you agree to buy a set amount of something at a fixed price in the future. But remember, These contracts use leverage, which can be super powerful, but also comes with big risks. So it's important to be really cautious. Number 4, trade cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are becoming increasingly popular. Even though trading them might seem a bit risky, there are ways to protect yourself a bit by hedging your bets, kind of like a safety net for your trades. There are lots of places where you can trade cryptocurrencies, but before you jump in, it's super important to learn about them. You can find courses on websites like 𝐿𝐸𝐞 or Teachable that teach you all about trading things like Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, and more. There are tons of cryptocurrencies out there, but only a handful really matter right now. So it's crucial to educate yourself before you start. Once you've learned the ropes, you'll need to find an exchange, places where you can actually do the trading. Platforms like Coinbase, Kraken, CX.io, and plenty of others are where you can make those trades happen. When you're trading, it's helpful to research how these currencies move. Look for specific patterns in their trading history and keep an eye out for when they break certain long-term trends. Then you can dive into trading cryptocurrencies confidently. Number 5, use peer-to-peer loans. Peer-to-peer lending is a popular way to invest money nowadays. While it might not make you super wealthy, you can definitely earn some cash through it. There are various lending platforms available, with some of the popular ones being Lending Club, Peerform, and Prosper. So, how does this all work? These peer-to-peer lending platforms allow you to give out small amounts of money to either businesses or individuals. In return, you earn interest on that money. The cool thing is, this interest is often more than what you'd get from a regular savings account. Plus, your risk is pretty limited because smart computer programs, algorithms, do a lot of the work to help keep things safe for you. Here's the deal. Once you find an offer you like, you can do some research on it. Then, you can decide if you want to invest or not. These platforms use special algorithms that look at stuff like someone's credit history and job background to figure out how risky it might be to lend them money. Based on all this smart data, you can decide if you want to make the investment or not. It's like being a mini bank. Number 6, trading options. Options trading involves making choices about buying or selling specific assets at a predetermined price by a certain date. Tom Sosnoff from Tastyworks suggests a strategy of trade small and trade often. Now, there are different types of options to trade, like Forex or stocks. But here's a tip. If you want to maximize your profits in options trading, consider getting involved about 15 days before a company releases its earnings. What you typically want to buy are money calls. These calls are based on the idea that the stock price will rise, and they're usually tied to a specific price, strike price. Now, the best time to sell these money calls is right before the company actually releases its earnings report. Just before the announcement, there's usually a lot of excitement and anticipation, which tends to drive up the stock price, making your calls more valuable. This strategy can often result in consistent wins. However, it's crucial to note that holding on to these options after the earnings release can be pretty risky if you're not an experienced investor. As John Carter from Simpler Trading advises, holding on to these options after earnings might not be the best bet unless you're quite experienced in the trading game. Number 7, flip real estate contracts. Real estate might seem like a slow, long-term game, but there are actually ways to make quick money with as little as $500 to $1,000 by flipping real estate contracts. Here's how. Using systems like Kent Clothier's REWEW, you can learn how the real estate market operates. This system provides you with tools and data to find homes that are vacant, sellers who are in distress, and people who are ready to buy properties with cash. Now, when most folks think about making money in real estate, they picture fixing up homes and selling them. But here's the trick. The fastest way to make money in real estate is by flipping the actual contracts. It's called arbitration. Here's how it works. You identify sellers who really want to sell their property and buyers who are ready to pay cash. Then, you bring these two parties together and negotiate the deal. It might sound a bit strange at first, but once you get the hang of it, this strategy can turn you into a bit of a real estate tycoon. In fact, it's a strategy endorsed by some of the most successful real estate investors in the world. By focusing on this single strategy, you can make quick money in the real estate industry without having to do major renovations or deal with the nitty-gritty of traditional property flipping. I recommend you watch the next video in our series. Don't hesitate to share this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.